moving to Hawaii and bringing your pets? Are you moving to Hawaii and considering bringing your pets but don't know how to do it? Well, today I'm going to be going over the steps needed to successfully ship your fur babies here to the island of Hawaii. It can save you hopefully some time, some headaches, and some money as well. If you have never been to my channel, aloha! I'm Stephen Proski, a real estate broker with Corcoran Pacific Properties, and I help people buy and sell real estate here on the Big Island. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back and watching my weekly videos.
Thank you so much for watching.
About the island of Hawaii and real estate information that I think you may want to know more about. If this is why you're here, hit the subscribe button so we can stay connected. Yes, if you are moving here and need help finding a home, I would welcome the opportunity to assist you. Please leave me a comment below or give me a call. I'm here to help you. Moving your fur babies to Hawaii can be stressful and an expensive process if it's not done right. If you don't want to do all the hard work, I would highly recommend you contact Island Pet Movers or Air Pet International. These are two great companies that will take all the guesswork out of moving your pets to Hawaii. If you don't want to spend the money for one of these services, then I'm going to be walking you through the entire process today in this video. The first thing you'll want to do is get your pet microchipped. If you have done that, make sure it is working properly. If not, set up an appointment with your vet at your present location and get that done ASAP. Step 2, you must get 2 rabies shots before shipping your pet. It is very important you get this done right because Hawaii is a state free of rabies. This is the longest portion of the process, and you'll want to plan this far enough in advance because you'll have to wait at least 30 days between each of the rabies shots, and then you must go get a blood test 30 days thereafter. If the blood test does not come back negative, you will need to wait an additional 30 days, so planning this process is going to take you a significant amount of time on your schedule. At a minimum, 90 to 120 days will be needed, but it could take longer. It just depends. If not done correctly, your fur babies will be required to enter quarantine, and that can be expensive if it's done here in Hawaii. Once you successfully get this step out of the way, ask your vet for a vaccine certificate that your fur babies are rabies free. The next step is obtaining the FAVN antibody test. This is a blood test that you'll be getting done at your present location with your vet. Ask them to use one of the 3 approved labs that this test requires for your fur baby's blood test. Once you receive the passing test for your pet's information, will be sent to you and to the Department of Agriculture. Now it's time to apply for your pet permit here in Hawaii. There are 2 things you will need to done before applying for your permit. 1, find a vet inspector to meet you at the airport. And 2, make sure you book your flight before you apply for your permit. Select a company that participates in the Direct Airport Release Program. That could be Hawaiian Airlines, Alaska Airlines. You will need to do a little bit of research online to find the right company to use. Once you have these 2 steps ironed out, it's time to submit your permit paperwork. Flying into Kona or Hilo, you will need to be applying for the neighboring island permit. This must be done at least 30 days prior to you heading to Hawaii. The pet parent must submit the following documentation so it will be received by the animal quarantine station 30 days or more ahead of your planned date of arrival. A completed signed AQS 279 dog or cat import form, the 2 most recent rabies vaccination certificates, $165 cashier's check or money order, flight information on your airlines, flight number, and time of arrival. To expedite the process, I would recommend you add an overnight prepaid envelope with your pet permit application. You don't want to wait on snail mail for this one.
Waiting.
Hopefully you did all your paperwork correct and you received your pet permit back in the mail. Now what, you ask, Stephen? Before you jump on a plane, make sure you bring along the pet permit because you will need that when you board and when you deplane in Hawaii. Yes, the next step, getting a health check. What? Yes, 14 days prior to jumping on your flight, you're going to take your fur baby to your vet and get a final health check before flying to Hawaii to ensure they have no fleas or ticks and putting that information on their certificate. The final step, fly to Hawaii with your pet. At the airport upon arrival or baggage claim, present all your paperwork to make sure your fur baby is good to exit the airport with you after they scan their microchip. So that about wraps up the steps you need to go through to bring your pet to Hawaii. If this is too much work for you to do and take on, then I'd recommend you check out Air Pet International or Island Pet Movers and let them do all the heavy lifting in getting your fur baby here safely to Hawaii. I hope this information was helpful with your decision making on bringing your fur baby to Hawaii when you move here. If so, can you hit the subscribe and like button below? If you'd like more information about moving to Kona, please check out my video, Moving to Hawaii, 7 Reasons Why People Are Moving Here. Thanks again for watching. Mahalo. See you next time.